hardware store, these chicks will bypass your
I have
store.
no handle on
I'm going
which
to
in
the
faith.
Chinese people. I'm going to the Korean cause girl, she too high. And they'll bypass your store. Why? Same Brazil, Brazil. It's flowing. But they'll pass up your store and go straight to spend their money with other people. Because we've been trained not to support ourselves. It used to be, we was coming up, white people wouldn't walk in the hood for nothing to save their life. I mean, to save their life. They would not walk in the, not even, they'll walk way down by the Belvedere before they went past her. But now, they been in the hood, crip walking. They been in the hood, they pants sagging, kicking it with us. And notice how they'll never get shot. But who gets shot? We kill each other. We ain't gonna ride for no other race. Because we've been psychologically trained to hate ourselves. This is the effects of slavery. I can't even say slavery. I say this is the effects of social engineering that caused me to hate myself. This is the effects of 60 years of TV showing negative images of me, psychologically programming me. This is the effects of rap music in my brain. Notice they don't put out rap talking about killing Arabs. They don't put out rap talking about killing white people. They don't put out rap talking about killing Chinese people. They don't put out rap. They don't even put out rap talking about killing Africans, real Africans. The only people that they put out rap that they will allow is the African American. He can put out any music. He can put out axe chopping people's head. He can put that out, and they will sell it in the hood and put ideas and cast spirits on these young dudes, and they'll go out and perform what they've been listening to. We have been totally decimated as a people, and we hate ourselves. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. We hate ourselves. Can I go further? Y'all want me to close on?
No. Come on, sir.
That's something I showed my wife.
Not
I showed my
cheerleader.
wife how these brothers be out there on the street. I watch YouTube. They be out there on the street preaching. I don't agree with a lot of stuff these brothers are saying, but I respect the fact they're out there doing it. And when they get into arguments, I say, baby, let me show you how much we hate ourselves. Now, these black men are out here talking about they say they talking about white people, and they're trying to reach their people. That's what they're saying, right? Of course, a white person don't get mad because he's talking about you. The white person, he get mad. But what happens is, a white person will walk up and listen to them saying what they're saying. They won't say nothing. They'll stand there. And they'll wait. They'll wait for some other ones to come by. He'll lean over and whisper to this one. Then you got two white people standing here. But they ain't gonna do nothing by themselves. All of a sudden they'll wait. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it never failed. My wife will test, it never failed. A black woman will walk up out of nowhere. They'll whisper in her ear. She'll go fight the men for them. That is the Willie Lynch syndrome. In Willie Lynch, they trained the black woman to destroy the black man mentally so that he would be strong in his body but weak in his mind. So the mother, what she would do is when she would see aggression in the boy, she would stomp it out because she was always worried about offending the master. And I said, baby, we watch about 10, 15 videos. They happen every time. I said, watch, the white people ain't gonna say nothing because they ain't gonna confront you. Because that's not how they operate. They talk to other people. They'll lean over and whisper something, and all of a sudden, these Negroes start performing. The women will start attacking the men. And now the black people are fighting. The white people standing back, just looking, smiling, letting them fight. And I said, why? I said, it's a mechanism. See, that's why y'all black women been trained. They trained y'all to fight men, to fight y'all men. What they fearful of is for a black woman to say, you know what, I might not agree with what he's saying, but that's my brother. My brother. But there's something in you that wants the white people to feel comfortable. that you have to show them I ain't with him. See, because you.
And that's my point. Gotta make my point real quick. Get right to the point. I have no handler. I'm rich in faith. That let's put in context. You have a girlfriend. You have a mother, aunt, so on and so on. And brown colored, where we're not colors, we're people. We're people. Judah tribe. And this is not to come against any other race or denomination or whatever have you, or any type of background, ethnic group, meaning. But this is just to make a point. The Willie Lynch syndrome is real, which equals into an organization to put black people against each other. So then what do? So then you try to pump fear into an individual that may think out the box. I continuously think out the box. You can't push me back into something, and then that's not how I was created. This spirit in this meat suit is not created that way. So what do you have to do? White, black, or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? You have to then have a Willie Lynch syndrome. Okay. Well, then they disguise it as, okay, then we have an organization where we have neighborhood watch, so on, Gangstalking, and this and the fourth. So the woman is now pressured into aunt, mother, grandmother, girlfriend, okay, your significant other, your wife, okay, on the low key. She has taken a bargaining chip from the other opposition, okay, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? The top guy, the beast, okay, the white man or whatever have you. I'm not racist. I'm just making a point here. You know what I'm saying? I like all types of colors. You know what I'm saying? Put it all together. That's why crowns are all, but we're not a color. But I'm just making a point. But the point is, the top situation doesn't want to be in the forefront, so it will spark up an issue in the neighborhood. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he think he's better. He don't sell weed. He don't sell crack. He don't sell. He don't do this. He don't do that. He don't. Oh, look at her. Look, she's going to college. She don't. She don't hang with the other females. She thinks she all of that. She think because she stay off of TikToks and she don't got a Facebook. She thinks she the best out here and all of this. You know what I'm saying, or whatever have you. So, mean to tell me. And to all the cats out there that's going to get in it and whatever they got to do to whatever they got to do, go ahead and do it. But my point is, don't put a person down. But the system has done this. So us as a people, meaning us as a race of people, um, whatever you want to call it, black, whatever have you, uh, we have this syndrome, this Willie Lynch syndrome, where we always have to try to put intimidation in a person. I'm never intimidated. I'm always motivated. So this to be said, um, now this is where you have the female that basically gives in like sand under her feet. Okay, and she's being pressured. Oh man, I don't want to offend the neighborhood gatekeeper. I don't want to offend the neighborhood watcher. I want to make sure that I don't step over the line. So I'm going to try to mentally, uh, psychologically manipulate my son, my daughter, my niece, my nephew, my granddaughters, my grandson, or whatever have you. I'm just making a point on what he's saying. And this is why you see a lot of women all of a sudden, uh, and I'm not just saying men too. You know what I'm saying? Men too. They just all of a sudden, they're like as though they took a bargaining chip. Someone has put their arm and twisted it behind their back and said, if you don't do this shit now, if you don't gang stalk this person, if you don't basically watch this person, if you don't do this, then we're going to take this away from you. We're going to take what you like away from you. You have a fixation over whatever have you. We're going to take that from you. You like materialistic shit. We're going to take that from you. We're going to take your job from you. We're going to take your position away from you, whatever. So this is just to make a point or whatever have you. To my lighting individuals, just keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? And we got one that can see. No handler. I'm rich in faith.